It is a freeing thing to be told to sin without consequence, unshackled from morality. You're told you're killing for the good of something, and that may be true in some regards. But when you're down in it, though, the killing, you don't think about any of that. You just get better at killing. Wars all end, but not for a man like me. So, I drifted, finding any fight I could. Those days, like a fog, and consequences eventually caught up with me. I was ready to be forgotten. That's when Lord Donald found me. He recognized my talents, how he could use them to twist things, bend them to his will. He the pen, and me his sword. That's what he'd tell the important folks. Helping him build his house, make it strong. That gave me pride, same as him. That boy, Matty, had to test that strength. Fooling around with Lord Donald's daughter, he ought to have known better. But love makes fools, or so I hear. The kid had to know. What would happen? The consequences. The girl, though, she didn't know who her father was, and he never told her in action or a word. Making her watch. It was just cruelty that I'd never seen. At least when it came to it, he killed the boy quick. Sword through the heart'll do it. It broke her. To see that. I knew it was wrong. She wasn't going to live with it. She couldn't. No wonder that she did what she did. But to see a man kill his only child, like it was nothing. I couldn't believe it. Just as he'd done to countless others. Just like he did young Matty. I buried them together. Lord Donald told me to bury her on top. Said she was still a Donald, of noble birth. Didn't understand the thinking. Why treat her any different now? The first time I saw it, it just stood there, cattered and manged, eyes like a dying animal. Even though it was far off, I could feel the weight of it watching me dig, gnawing at me, telling me to look at it. That sound it made haunts me. I can still hear it some nights, in the street, in the saloon music, in the silence. Claws its way back into my skull, drowns out everything. I keep feeling like I need to go back there, as if I'd forgotten something, left something behind. Like I'd go back and there would be that watch I lost, but I didn't lose a watch. The strange thing, the really strange thing, I don't remember where I buried them. I've buried my share, and I remember every single one. The man from Hanasieta, he's under that Joshua tree about 10 miles east of Yucca. Joseph, the boy with the scar, he's under that pile of rocks, next to those train tracks on the state line. Eloise gave her a spot under that pretty outcropping with a great view of her valley. Those two, though, I see them in my head, but it's not right. It's all mixed up. It changes, but always a tree and flowers. Red flowers. Can't make heads or tails of it. Red flowers. That would be something I'd remember. That thing. The one I saw that day. I see it sometimes. In my dreams, but also when I'm awake. It talks to me. Voices. So many voices. Speaking all around my head. Red flowers. Red flowers. Red flowers. Red flowers. I guess I'll know what it means soon enough. Need to make my peace with it, that's all. Those damn consequences. They'll always find you.
We're a holiday, and the first one of the year. Lord Donald's daughter came into the church, the gospel for to hear. And when the meeting it was done, she cast her eyes about, and there she saw little Matty Groves walking in the crowd. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, come home with me tonight. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, and sleep with me till light. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, come home with me tonight. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, and sleep with me till light.